No.
The Chairman Pro by Manscaped.
For what the players are wearing on field during the postseason. Check out the largest selection of authentic jerseys, caps, hoodies, and more at MLBshop.com, your favorite postseason team gear. Play Ball is baseball's global youth initiative to highlight the fun and accessible ways to play our great game. To learn more, including how to find a league near you, go to playball.org and follow @playball on social media. John, the Dodgers are going to ask Blake Trinan to go 2 full innings for the first time in 3 years.
Yeah, well, this is the setup that I think Dave Roberts would definitely have liked if he asked him before the game. And believe it or not, we've got a save opportunity.
First one of this series. 7-4 Dodgers in front. That's down to their last 6 outs. Strike one on Brandon Nimmo. Best shot right here. 2, 3, and 4 coming up.
Don't adjust your TV when you see this breaking ball. It really breaks that much. It's like a wiffle ball coming out of his hands.
Ball, 1 strike. Blake Trinan missed almost 2 full years with a shoulder injury. He's been awesome pretty much all season, especially down the stretch. 21 1/3 consecutive scoreless innings. Back to August. And there's that video game pitch you're talking about. Strike 2.
It's just a tremendous break. And when you have a fastball that goes away from a lefty and a breaking ball that starts outside the strike zone that goes down and into a lefty, that's a lot of break. Hard to stay off that pitch.
The 1-2. Threw it again and struck him out. 1 gone in the 8th.
That's just so much spin. And when you see that tight dot, the hitters don't want to see that. They want to see a big circle. When the seams are spinning and it makes a bigger circle, not good for the pitcher.
Dodgers 5 outs away. Vientos, ball 1. 7th pitcher of the game for LA, Blake Trinan. You run bullpen games not because you want to, but because you have to. The Dodgers knew coming into this postseason this was going to be their only shot. They're going to have to do this a couple times each series. It can go one way or the other. We've seen that happen. You saw the Dodgers save their season with a bullpen game in the division series. And then you saw game 2 of this championship series. They give up 7 runs. This time so much on the line. A win, a trip to the World Series, a loss. You got a game 7 you don't want to have to play. The 1-1 to Vientos. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Boosted by the offense. 7 runs in this game. So far, so good for the bullpen. Those have been the stars of the offensive show. 4 driven in by Tommy Edman. 2 more for the Dodger catcher Will Smith. 1-2 from Trinan. Back-to-back Ks to open the 8th.
Tremendous break.
Jason Bateman loving it.
Fan base is starting to smell it.
Strike 1 on Pete Alonso. And it's just looked nice and easy for Trinan. Looks like a guy who's been here before.
Well, that's what makes him so unique. I mean, he's a big pitcher, but he comes downhill without running or a massive delivery, and the ball just takes off. It's all about angles. And in pitching, now what's unique about him is he throws off that third base side of the rubber. For a sinker baller, right? Normally you throw off the first base side of the rubber, but his breaking ball creates angles that are hard to hit for a right-hander.
Ouch. Alonso spilled there as he fouls that ball off his foot.
And see, that was a perfect example of a two-seam fastball riding in, and the only place that Alonso could hit that ball was foul or, unfortunately, off his leg. I mean, that is smoking.
Lonzo fighting that pain, fighting his crowd now.
And they always say pitchers can be mean. When that happens, you usually go back in there. I think he might give him a break and throw a breaking ball here, but when you have that hitter already sensitive to that front leg and that front landing, he doesn't want to see another pitch in there.
So the break would be that video game breaking ball.
Yeah.
Life is tough on hitters these days. Trying to strike out the side in the 8th. He's done it, and he's put the Dodgers 3 outs away from a pennant.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays of the day. He scrambles into T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shimmy, shake. What you think, huh?
It's like he's chasing an ice cream truck.
Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built for Apple Intelligence.
Cuz holding it up like a baby lion.
Homie takes those T-Mobile savings and calls it a day.
Respect.
Now at T-Mobile.com, get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. And families can save 20% every month versus other big guys.
When Hulu Plus Live TV calls upon famous athletes like DK Metcalf to act in their ads, they call upon me. Be your TV, streaming live sports.
Hulu Plus Live TV has over 95 channels.
Yes! Tap into that surprise!
Live news, local channel.
You got it. Together, Disney Plus, ESPN Plus, all in one plan. He's going to be a star.
Hulu Plus Live TV, live sports, meets entertainment.
Hulu Plus Live TV.
Hey, Jake from State Farm. What's going on here?
Coach saves so much bundling home and auto with the personal price plan. Decide to bundle practice with ballet.
Undale. Save.
Doesn't that just say bundle and save?
Hey, hush. Less talky, more dancey. Double time. Boodle it. Save. Boodle it.
Bundle and save with the personal price plan.
I want to see that on game day.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
The 3 for Me, only at Chili's, is now available with the all-new Big Smasher Burger, piled up high with nearly half a pound of beef. Or you can settle for just some other burger at a drive-thru. Anyway, gonna need some room, because the 3 for Me still fills up the table with the bottomless drink, all the famous Chili's chips and salsa you can eat, and is still the best deal around at just $10.99. See you later, tiny drive-thru burger. This Chili's 3 for Me is the best $10.99 you can eat.
What does it mean to be rich? Maybe rich is less about reaching a magic number and more about discovering magic. The key to being rich is knowing what counts.
Start Saturday strong with Big Noon Saturday. Will Howard and Ohio State take on Dylan Raiola and Nebraska. Watch out! It's Big Noon Saturday on Fox. This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
For the Dodgers trying to make all that early offense stand up. 7-4 they lead for the last of the 8th inning. Kodai Senga's back out there. 9-1-2 coming up for LA. Chris Taylor takes ball 1. Dodgers got 2 in the first and 4 in the third. They tacked on with a run in the 6th. The Mets have just kept on putting the pressure on. 7-4 ball game. Senga's 1-0. Taylor smacks it up the middle and through. Leadoff single for Chris Taylor. But the big blows in this game have come not from Shohei Ohtani, not from Mookie Betts, not from Freddie Freeman, but from Tommy Edman as we look at StatCast 3D powered by Google Cloud. He had a 2-run double to start the scoring and then a long home run to add on.
He's been the star, man. He has done all the little things, played really good defense. Most of the rallies the Mets had going, unfortunately, were with 2 outs. They created rallies with 2 outs, but the Dodgers did a good job at subduing it. 12 guys left on base.
And The way the offense churns these runs out, they just leave so little room for error for the opponent's offense. You have those chances, you've got to score.
Do, yeah.
Senga's 1-0. Ball 2. For the Mets in the 9th inning, Winker, Marte, and Taylor due up. Blake Treinen only needed 12 pitches to go 1-2-3 in the 8th. The 2-0. Ohtani takes ball 3. And the Mets have defying the odds all season. They'll try to do so one more time here, down to their last 3 outs, down 3 runs. What has been just a magical run of a year for Carlos Mendoza. He said it a few times that you could make a book or a movie out of this season. And he'd be one of the main characters of that movie. Steady hand, the steady personality that he's had. Trusting his players when they were 0-5, trusting them when they were 10 games below 500 halfway through the season. And getting them here to the postseason when nobody thought they would. Winning that Game 3 in Milwaukee when it looked like they were done. Beating the Phillies, which not many people thought they could do. And the way that Games 3 and 4 went, even winning Game 5 was a shocker. They got absolutely pummeled. But as has become the identity, they punched back again and got it here to Game 6. Do they have one last bit of magic in them? Ohtani trying to make it harder. Second disengagement, by the way, for Senga. Dodgers have run wild tonight. Taylor runs, and Ohtani takes ball 4. First 2 have reached. Who's it going to be? We know the New York Yankees are headed to the Fall Classic for the first time since 2009. Will it be Yankees-Dodgers, which was, man, it was like every other year for a while. 11 times in a 40-year span those teams met. Have not met those since 1981. The most common World Series across baseball history. 3 outs away from happening once again.
Well, this series, if you think about a prize fight, the Dodgers have thrown a ton of jabs, and those jabs are all the walks. They just jab, 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 and then they look for the knockout, and they get it. And all those walks just leads to relentless pressure that was put on the Mets pitching staff. It's not a bunch of haymakers. They're not all going up there to try to hit home runs. That's what makes them special. And no matter what they have on the mound, they're going to be a tough offense to navigate for anybody.
41 walks total in this series for LA. Record total. Check swing from Betts. A snapshot of what it's been throughout this series. You get the walks, and then they've hit 11 home runs as well. They've hit once they've gotten runners in scoring position. An offense that disappeared in their early exits the last 2 years has been a complete machine this year. Top of the zone, 1-2 on Betts. And if it is Dodgers-Yankees, you're going to have 2 lineups that are a lot alike. You got the thump with the star power, but you've also got these at-bats that just grind your staffs down. Johnny Ben's 2-2. And Freddie Freeman getting the day off today. What a week could do for his ankle. Dodgers on the verge of going to 3-0 without Freddie Freeman. 25 runs in those 3 games. Testament to the depth of this lineup. Mookie Betts on a 2-2 from Senga. Watches ball 3. Yankees will have Garrett Cole lined up for Game 1 Friday night, either here or at Yankee Stadium if the Mets were to pull off the miracle. On a payoff, Betts rips the ball deep left field towards the corner. Nimmo on the run, won't get there. It's off the wall. Here comes Chris Taylor. A double from Betts. Insurance for the Dodgers. 8-4.
That's what they do. They control the count, and then the pitch they get, they take advantage of it.
Well, snapshot of all the dimensions of the offense right there. Works a deep count, and with a runner in scoring position, hits for power. A double for Betts. 9th hit of the series, 9th run batted in. Tasker Hernandez swats one to right field. Marte's there. Here comes Ohtani. Betts heads for third. They're both safe. But it's 9-4.
The only other team that reminds me of this team that I played against was the 1996 New York Yankees. Unfortunately, Jeter was a part of that team, and they had the last laugh, but they did the same thing to pitching staff. They just made you work and work and work, and they were patient enough to wait out that series and make the starters throw as many pitches as they possibly could to get into the bullpen.
MVP chance for Tommy Edman. Bounces one to first. Here comes Betts. Throw to the plate. He's out. Alonso to Alvarez to get Mookie Betts at home. That was the Yankees team that you guys shut down for 2 games, but then they just blitzed over the next 4.
They did. And the Dodgers, no matter where they play, as that one gets a glove full in the face, no matter where they play, they're the same team. So you're not going to be able to expose something. You got to have a great command staff to pitch to the Dodgers. And if there was one crack in what was really good for the pitching staff of the Mets, they led baseball in walks, and that came out in this series.
Yeah, that part of it on paper was a scary thing for the Mets going in, just the matchup against this patient offense. And it has played out with the Dodgers scoring 45 runs in 6 games, a record for Dodgers in a postseason series, a record for the National League in a postseason series ever. At least 8 runs in 4 of the 6 games. Reaches again. .45 runs, 42 walks taken by LA in the 6 games. And to this point, looking like just too much for the Mets to overcome in a season where they've overcome just about everything. Giga Hernandez with 2 out. Ground ball, base hit to right. Edman turns the corner and comes home. Throw goes to third. Run scores. Muncie's safe. Double digits again for this offensive machine.
Hit them where they're not. Wide open that side of the field with the shift on.
That's it for Senga. 7 men have come to the plate in this 8th inning. It's gone from tense to starting to party at Dodger Stadium.
At the UPS store, we offer a lot because running a small business takes a lot. That's why we're the Help Protect Your Privacy store and the Give Your Business a Real Street Address store. So while you're juggling everything else like the boss you are, we're the extra pair of hands store. You can count on us as the shredding and mailboxing, anything and everything to keep you going store. Visit the upsstore.com/save and get 3 months of free mailbox services today.
Stay ahead of your child's moderate to severe eczema. And they can show off clearer skin and less itch with Dupixent, the #1 prescribed biologic by dermatologists and allergists that helps heal your child's skin from within. Serious allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Tell your doctor about new or worsening eye problems, such as eye pain or vision changes, including blurred vision, joint aches and pain, or a parasitic infection. Don't change or stop asthma medicines without talking to your doctor. Ask your child's eczema specialist about Dupixent.
I didn't have to spend my life trying
but
to find my calling. Mine found me at an early age. It was just a matter of how good I could get and how far I would go.
At Ram, our calling is to build trucks.
This copyrighted telecast.
So when you find your calling, nothing can stop you from answering it.
Right now during Ram Power Days, get $4,000 cash allowance on the purchase of most 2025 Ram 1500 trucks.